Hey guys, welcome in and welcome back. If you are returning back, if you're new, my name is Shannon Hensley. Glad to have you. Audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, just a different type of a channel. All right. We're going to look at what the situation is here for the collective in the right now moment. And then we're going to look at the position of why is that even there. We're going to take a couple cards for your advice, and then the last set of cards will be what the Most High is going to do about it. So let's get in here and see what's going on. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. Most High, I appreciate you so very much. I just invite your presence here. I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. We ask for your shield to be around every upright person in their heart towards you. Keep us safe. What's going on? What's the situation? What's the situation that you want to talk about? Seven of Cups. The Ten of Cups, a lot of emotions, and the Page of Cups, oppressive energy. At the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands is there. Water and fire make steam. All right, so the situation is oppressive, whatever somebody has communicated or I don't know, seduced in a situation. It brought a bad oppressive energy. There's some type of a situation that's about saying I'm sorry as well. Obviously, if the page is not upright, then it's fishy communication. So I always pull out the Ten of Cups here. Things aren't always what they seem or they weren't. For some of you all, there's a manipulator. A cat takes us to manipulation in the symbology. There's a rat by the Ace of Cups here, and it just seems so cozy. And for some people, it's not. Or what? Obviously, there's oppressive energy here, so it's not or wasn't. It's just emotional out here. The Seven of Cups of confusion. What do I do now? Because I made a choice. And now I'm in this matter. And now there's another choice that has to be made. There's a bunch of money around some stuff with the rainbow being here. That's about a covenant that was actually given to God's people for a promise. And the world has perverted that energy. So and this is a confusion card. And so that... rainbow with confusion, spiritually speaking. The scripture is here in that one card. It says same sex will take you to a confusion energy as well. So something's out here. If somebody also is in some type of a situation out here, hold on a minute, something come through my spirit. This is huge, what just came through my spirit. You know, I've said this before. You know, there's some men that look better than women, those cross-dressers, which God calls them a strange woman. And for some of you all, there's a couple that's come through my spirit that the opposite sex is not really the opposite sex, but the energy that's coming through is that there has not been any sexual relation here. Because one of the partners is saying, not yet, maybe there's marriage or whatever. And something is going to be, oh my God, with that because there's secrets here, is what I'm trying to say. And they're keeping it from the opposite sex that they think is the opposite sex, but it's not. The same sex is actually there. And I don't know how you can deal with that, but that ain't going to be for everybody. It's real strong, though, coming through my spirit. And something's not what you think it is, because a rat is a liar and the cat is a manipulator. And the Ten of Cups is like, you're my emotional fulfillment. But obviously something's not. And there's a confusion here. Now, for some of you all, There's an energy here of behind closed doors. It's known that there's same sex going on, but there could be secrets out here with that as well. Some of y'all got a teenager involved in that energy as well. All right. So that ain't gonna be for everybody, but this is very specific what's coming through right now, showing itself to me. There's a loyalty situation just in general energy out here attached to something going on. Somebody could live in a log cabin or something came out today on one of my readings about the hunting, the fishing trip, something like that. There's a log cabin type of energy. Maybe you just, there's some type of connection for a clue to something about how to make a decision with a matter out here. Somebody does have some type of seducing energy out here, because for the next 24 hours I did the element sign readings on my other channel, which by the way they can be found in the community section, always on this channel. And somebody was being warned about a temptation there, and the snake was there, and the snake takes you to a beast. And same sex and bestiality can take you to the scripture as well. And so there's just a warning out here for those of you dealing with that type of energy around somebody. Okay, so anyway, this is the situation out here. Why is this even here, Most High? The past, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Three of Wands, and a loyalty situation is here. So I feel something with your soulmates ended in the past on a trip. Something very quick was here with that Eight of Wands, but it came out in the reverse. So something quick communication, quick travel, but it's in the reverse, got shut down. Your soulmates or your children are here attached to something going on, and there was a trade around the situation. So in general energy, these choices did have some type of a consequence to it. Somebody's overbearing here when you get the bear as well for its symbolism. Your parents are out here when the bear comes out, and a business is out here attached to something, is why this is here. Whatever somebody did in their trade and caused some type of overbearing energy, and there was a loyalty situation. Like I said, there's something about loyalty energy here around your children, your soulmates, or a blast from the past. It's caused now more decisions and oppression, and possibly, hopefully, an apology if you're able to say, I'm sorry for manipulating something. If somebody's going to come clean about something, they'll look in your eyes and tell you all the details that's taking place around some matter out here and what somebody has done. But they did trade something. Somebody thought they were going to manifest their little ideas here, but it didn't work out. There's the Emperor. A father figure is here. A husband is here. A boss is here. With this energy is why this is here. What's the advice, please? Five of Cups. It's real watery out here. Somebody needs to expose something and take the extra 2 cups, as God's still saying there is an apology here for those of you who are pure and true and going to come clean about something. Stop acting. Okay? Bring a secret out with that High Priestess being there. Something is around, this word goes to somebody's heart, is out here. So if you're going to expose something in the advice, because secrets are here in the upright, this says, God says to bring it out, to expose something out here. There's been bitterness out here. And to whatever the King of Wands is for you, if somebody had the other man, the other woman energy here, then obviously something's out here. Whatever the secrets are, you've got a lot of confusing type of energy that's here. If somebody does need to go to jail for something, I guess they would. That ain't going to be for everybody, but there's already an oppression around this matter. Stop being angry is the King of Wands in the reverse. Stop being prideful, conceited. His energy in the reverse is a puffed up, pompous, hey, look at me, and it's all about me and my world, and I think everybody thinks so as well, and nobody thinks that about you. Okay, God says to bring some type of secrets out. If something did happen behind closed doors, in the high priestess can go back to your home. It's up in here. It's very watery around your home because your soulmates are here. Something obviously did happen behind closed doors in a home matter that's got everything turned upside down in some type of a situation. Then again, you're being told to expose something, to make it known. Somebody just acting around some stuff out here. There ain't no talking going on, or something got shut down because of whatever this trading, or I'm trying to manifest something. Somebody did something really slow for a long time out here around a matter as well. That was a business deal. Then some type of business deal was here around somebody's commitment somewhere in general energy, and it affected the home really heavy. That's what your advice is, though, here. At the bottom of the deck is defeating this conflict. What are you going to do about it, Most High God? The Empress, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. He's going to even out these scales. They kind of want to come out in the reverse because it's showing us that there's been a bribe here. That's why bribery will bring a confusion energy and a perversion attached to a situation as well. God's arm is here to put something on the scale to even it out. There's a legal thing out here, really big. So the Empress in the upright is being caring, gentle, kind. She's got the scales within her. He's going to deal bountifully with somebody, is actually what he just said to me. The Page of Pentacles, with a good, solid message around something. For something physical is out here, what God's going to do. The Gimel teaches us about, saying, God, deal bountifully with me, and that's what he's going to do. He brought the Gimel out here with that energy. Something to do with your mother side of the family, or your mother or your wife is out here attached to something. A doctor is out here being addressed. Just taking a couple of these just for extra energy. Capturing somebody up with the net. Okay, well, anyway, somebody's just stuck on something out here. In these secrets, God says, bring it out. You know that somebody did get captured in some type of a situation out here. Why all this confusion's out here? Why this oppressive energy is out here? Why seducing nonsense is going on? Things aren't like what they seem. People behind closed door acting like whatever, but there's really manipulative things going on with some stuff. People acting. Stop acting is what he says. Stop acting crazy. Stop being angry, because if you don't, God's still going to deal bountifully and allow somebody to leave troubled waters behind. It's a touchy thing to think about and to speak about, to navigate through whatever this is with this communication, these thoughts. Going back to air energy out here. So boring through with somebody with pain and killing them. Okay? There's death matters out here. That's why something stopped. Now people are acting. Forceful communication energy has been out here, and tremble, sweat, move of vexation, weapon seen, fear of an enemy. Well, they're obviously, those of you dealing with somebody who was bored through with a hole, they were shot, or there was some type of weapon attached to some matter going on. Somebody else was bored through in some type of a sacrificing nonsense out here. Then so be it. It was here. We have a school being called out. We have children out here. We have children out here. Out of country connection. Somebody traveled out of country. Maybe they never came back. There's just child trafficking stuff out here as well for some people's cases. That stuff is in the earth. Something connected around somebody having a date, or they did, they're acting in a relationship, or some specific date on a calendar. has got something legal around it, charged. Again, God says to expose something, get the secret out, get them in jail. I don't care how it makes somebody feel. It's crazy out here. Whoever they are, whatever they're doing, a coworker is involved in something. God said today that somebody's coworker was involved in a matter and they were being exposed. Your cousin is out here while your soulmates are out here. There will be justice for this, folks. What's in the hidden space right now? Listen, if you are same sex, I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but I'm going to speak the word of the Most High. And you maybe have never heard this, but at the etymology of the word perversion, homosexuality can be found there. Okay, so it talks about it being a psychological problem. Okay, and so I'm not just saying these things. I'm going to correct a thing that's wrong in the eyes of God. And so whether you want to accept that or not, that's your business. But anyway, I just want to say so. Show me what's hidden here. I talked about on one of my channels the other day, maybe about a month or so ago, that there was a guy on an airline and they were all getting off of the flight, and he stood up and he began to tell everybody how he lived a homosexual life and how God saved him out of that. And he was telling people that they needed to repent for that energy, and God saved him out of that. He was actually with the opposite sex, with his wife. And so anyway, just saying, so there's confusion out here, really heavy. Okay, well, again, it goes back to the energy of the rainbow and the perversion of it, of what the world has turned it into. Confusing things and manipulating them. There's government out here attached to some stuff. Again, somebody needs to be charged. There's timing, a specific date of time is also out here attached to some things. What else is in the hidden? So you got government in the hidden. You got people throwing things up in the clouds in the hidden, which we know that to be the truth. I will say that on my other channel today, when I was doing the next 24 hours, when I do a reading and I get done, a lot of times it'll stay up in the processing box up on my cell phone for a long time, saying it's processing. But if I've learned to monitor things and test things for myself, just test the videos. Certain things that I say will not be processed a long time, because I believe that those processing videos are actually being uploaded other places. We got out of country out here, and we got Britain specifically, and we have Russia specifically out here as well. And I got done with one of the readings today, and I said something inside the reading, and right after I got done with it, it processed for like less than a minute, and boom, it just dropped down in the box like it was done, because they didn't let it process, because they don't want other people to know stuff, I guess. I don't know. But it kept coming out over and over on those next 24 hours that something has already been exposed about some stuff. But this, like people throwing things up in the cloud, and this is altering things. Okay? It's dumb. God says somebody in the hidden space, they know about it. There's your cousin and a coworker energy is out here attached to some stuff, and things that are getting caught up in the internet is out here, and somebody crazy and they need a freaking doctor. They got psychological problems for whatever the matter is. They need to be charged. Okay? Anyway, God's gonna deal bountifully with the situation anyway. He is gonna. There's abomination out here. He's going to even it out. You can't fight God. I don't care who's crazy around the situation. God says, "I will not withhold any good thing from those who walk uprightly." Whether you're gonna do it or not, I don't know. What's in the hidden is some death matter and some type of a gift or a love situation. And that's why somebody's connected somewhere that knows that information, that they're altering things around the matter. Your home is here, or your soulmates are here. All this oppressive stuff is because of your soulmates, specifically your cousin, or your cousin's doing the nonsense. I don't know, or something, or your cousin's died for others of you, or whatever. Somebody's being used or being tried to be caught up in a net as well. Whoever's doing what role, but there's killing energy out here. There's an enemy and a weapon out here. It's somebody's trembling because of this information, what's happened. But God says to bring it out anyway. Give us some more words, Jehovah. The rain is out here. So the word goes to speaking very carefully. Again, God's going to allow this communication to come forth. Those people in the collective that's going to get up as sorrowful as something freaking is that has been so secretive and so freaking crazy around this nonsense, going to expose it. It's guided. There's hope around the matter, regardless who faces what. God's going to allow this careful speaking to be navigated through for something to be evened out, so that somebody can leave troubled waters behind. All right? So speaking carefully and arranging your words carefully, okay? A group of godly people who are going to take down a secretive evil party will be doing this energy then. Okay? Somebody is evil. They're backwards out here in the negative of that energy. Says they thought you'd be dead by now. But God, that came out yesterday as well. Again, a lot of people are not dead, and they've been told that you're dead, and there was money around some stuff, why they took a life insurance policy out on the situation as well. No, and that's why they're sitting here altering things, or somebody's done something out of that matter, and other people may have already died as well for some other cases. But anyway, there will be a legal judgment on this matter. Yehovah Elohim knows everything. He's gonna say. Somebody's dealing with somebody who likes to corral people in real gently. But once they get you in, they are very rough and harsh, and they act like a little charmer, but they're mean. That's this individual. Very passionate, very charismatic, very creative, but I'm very secretive, and I'm explosive, and I'll blow out the mouth. And somebody's dealing with that nonsense out here. And this individual is a low-down piece of nutcase that needs to get out in the negative of that energy. Thus saith Jehovah, give back what's not yours. There's a judgment in 24 hours. He brought the clock out here. So look at your clock right now, people. It's for collective energy. Somebody stole some stuff out here, and you are going to give it back, or you're going to die, because death is out here in the hidden space. Kill them, Jehovah. They want it so bad, kill them then. Jehovah says that somebody's confessing something today. Good, that's the advice. That's the advice. That's the right choice to make. Somebody's firstborn is out here. Okay, well, a child is here. And it came out today. Somebody got a good solid message with this child energy. It's up at the top here as well. Okay? Queen of Pentacles is underneath that. The devil is there. Could be a quick, big Capricorn energy here. The fighting, the strife that's been out here. Again, somebody's pompous and prideful, and they're secretive with the moon being there as well. And it's a ferocious devil, and somebody is devilish. Somebody is. Most I just said there's a pimp out here. You can go ahead and do whatever you feel like you got to do. God's taking you to jail. There's work matters that are out here. Again, there's a coworker out here involved in something going on with you people. God said they would be exposed, and somebody's going to get up in here and expose somebody, get some freak out them good. Somebody's hit rock bottom out here because somebody stole some stuff out here. The Most High said you're going to have a rebound. This is a legal victory, and God says there will be a legal judgment on this matter, and you got 24 hours to make a thing right, and then God's going to also do a judgment from the heavens. Tower comes from the heavens out here. This is suffered, yes, but it's a victory. There's blood guilty energy that I can get out of this ward that actually comes out of this rune. There's been murder out here, folks. It's unacceptable. The MD is also a doctor energy out here. So there's a doc, then there's a doctor. The D and the M, the P, the V, and the W is out here. This goes back to the A. You got the Q is here, the K, the L, the pictograph of a J is here, and the P is also here. You have 2 P connections out here that I guess you do. All right, folks, I really hope that you do what's right, because if you don't, it's going to be a disaster. It is going to be a disaster, because God Almighty says, I'm gonna put my hand on it anyway. What side you're on, by what advice that I tell you to do, it's fair play at that point with God. Shalom.